Welcome back to the Future Strong podcast. I was thinking about something I read recently. It was about this entrepreneur who had just a totally crazy aha moment that led to a major breakthrough. And it's like almost like a random event, that sparked this incredible innovation. And it got me thinking about how much does luck actually play in entrepreneurship?
It's amazing how many of those stories you hear.
Right.
It really is. Where like a chance encounter or just something seemingly insignificant leads to this like massive shift,
Right.
And it kind of challenges the whole idea that it's all about hard work and planning.
Right.
There's definitely something else going on there.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, how much is it about being in the right place at the right time? And can we actually influence our own luck?
Right. That's the big question.
Yeah.
That's where it gets really interesting. There's actually a neurologist and philosopher named Dr. James Austin who breaks down luck into 4 different types. So it's not just some mystical force. You know what I mean?
Right.
There's like a framework for thinking about it.
That's really cool. Okay, I'm definitely intrigued. So let's dive right into these types of luck. What's the first one?
Okay. So the first one he calls chance eye. And this is just pure blind luck.
Okay. So it's like
the lottery win, inheritance you get from some relative you never even knew, or like you're at a coffee shop and you meet somebody and it just changes your life, that kind of thing.
It's
the kind of luck that just seems to happen totally out of the blue.
Right. So, okay, so like, for example, that entrepreneur I was talking about.
Yeah.
Who stumbles upon their $1 million idea.
Yeah.
Because their dog chewed up their favorite shoes.
Yeah, exactly. Like they never would have thought of that new shoe design if their dog hadn't like destroyed their old ones. Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, so that's chance eye, blind luck. That just happens and we really can't control it, right?
Right. There's not a whole lot you can do to make that kind of luck happen. But it's just interesting how many times you hear really successful entrepreneurs talking about these, like totally unexpected, fortunate events. Yeah,
it is interesting. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so then what about those times when it feels like the more you hustle, the luckier you get?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so that's chance 2. And that's all about luck through motion.
Okay, luck through motion.
So it's this idea that you're out there, you're exploring, you're taking risks, you're putting yourself out there. And by doing all of that, you're increasing your chances of stumbling upon those fortunate circumstances.
So like going to industry events.
Yeah, exactly. Networking, trying out different business models, saying yes to opportunities.
Even if you're not sure where they might lead.
Yeah.
Okay, it's about putting yourself out there and increasing your chances of coming across those lucky breaks. Okay. Makes sense, but how do we avoid spreading ourselves too thin?
That's a great question, I think. It's about balance, right? It's not about just jumping at everything that comes your way, but being a little bit strategic about it, taking those calculated risks, and also, not being afraid to fail, because honestly, failure can be a lucky break in disguise.
Really? How so?
Well, think about it. Every time you have a setback, you learn something. It's a learning experience that brings you closer to your next win.
Okay.
What they say, failing forward.
Yeah. Failing forward. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got blind luck and we've got luck through motion. Now, what about, there's that kind of luck where it seems like it's
when preparation meets opportunity.
Yes. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
that is chance 3. The luck of the prepared mind.
Prepared mind. Okay. So this is where your expertise and your knowledge and your hard work like really comes in. So picture this. You've got this entrepreneur. They've spent years understanding their specific market. They've been studying trends, honing their skills, really like putting in the work. And then all of a sudden this opportunity just pops up and they're ready to seize it, because they've done their homework.
Oh, wow. I love that. The prepared mind. Yeah. But then how do we avoid, over preparing or getting stuck in analysis paralysis?
A really great question. It's tough. It really is. It's a really delicate balance. Continuous learning is super important, but so is that ability to take action. You got to be informed, but you can't let the information just overwhelm you.
Okay. Right. I see that. Okay. So how do we cultivate that balance? Is that something you just kind of learn over time?
I think so. It's definitely something you learn. It's a combination of your experiences, your own self-awareness, and even a little bit of intuition. And I think a big part of it, too, is being open to those aha moments. You know, those flashes of insight that lead to those big breakthroughs?
Okay, yeah.
And that's where chance 4 comes in.
Chance 4.
The luck of creative insight.
Oh, okay. So like Steve Jobs.
Yes, exactly.
Connecting the dots between...
It's his need for a portable music player with sleek design and user-friendliness, which led to the iPod.
Yes, exactly. Great example.
Okay, so it's about connecting those ideas. That seemed totally unrelated.
And, look at those innovative solutions. A lot of them come from that kind of creative thinking.
Okay.
And the cool thing is we can actually encourage that within our teams.
But how do we do that? How do we encourage?
If you're building a team,
yeah,
you want to make sure you got lots of different perspectives,
Okay.
And then you really got to focus on creating a culture of creativity.
Where people feel comfortable sharing their ideas, brainstorming, really just letting those ideas flow.
Okay, I love that. So it sounds like while we can't control every lucky break, we can create an environment where luck is more likely to kind of find us.
Yes, exactly. It's about taking action, being prepared, being open, and just having a little bit of that entrepreneurial spirit that allows us to maximize our luck surface area.
I like that term, our luck surface area.
Right.
Okay, so as we're wrapping up here, what can our listeners do to try to cultivate their own luck?
That's a great question. You know, I think the key is to never stop learning, to keep experimenting, to push those boundaries. Don't be afraid to embrace those calculated risks, look at failures as learning opportunities, and just really cultivate that mindset of creativity and curiosity.
Love it. So on that note, we encourage you to reflect on your own experiences with luck. Think about how it's shown up in your life so far and what steps you can take to invite more of it into your endeavors. Thank you all for joining us on the Future Strong podcast. And until next time, keep those entrepreneurial spirits high.